Hello guys, what's up? Here, and please don't mind the crappy Blacklight Retribution gameplay. I tried to get some decent gameplay, but I gotta go to school, so I had to hurry up and just get something, so I can talk about the video and, do the video. So, first off, I want to go ahead and say this video is talking about a ton of politics and just tons of things going on in America. If America does not pertain to you, if you don't live in America and you just don't really give a shit about America, this is a good time to tune out. If you also, I'm gonna warn you, may have some conflicting opinions with what I'm saying, and if that's so, I would think we could, debate it, if anything, or just accept that we have different opinions, like your friends. I'm sure you do the same with that. We can be friends and do the same. But anyway, first off, the obvious, President Barack Obama was reelected. I'm sure most people know that. If not, hey, guess what? Obama was reelected, which that's pretty obvious, because once you go black, you never go back. I don't know what the fuck I can say. Yeah, I don't know. It was getting pretty close, but then Obama was just like, boom, let's have Florida and California, and that pretty much was just like, oh, he won. That's really just how it went. But there were also some big things that just happened involving the advancement of same-sex marriage and marijuana legalization, which I'm sure you guys may or may not be interested in. I'm sure you're probably interested in one or the other, or maybe even both, like me. Though both don't pertain to me in the slightest. I'm just, it's nice seeing us advance. So, I want to go ahead and talk about the Colorado Amendment 64 and the Washington Initiative 502, as well as, okay, real quick, because these are little quick points. Maryland and Maine voted to legalize gay marriage, and I think Washington did something with it too. I'm not 100% on that. Dude, this all just happened, so news websites are they're like, well, we predict this, while some of them are like, well, this just happened, and so it's hard to fact check, because everything is well, you're getting all the facts mixed up with the predictions, and it's just like, dude, you guys are behind, man. Give me the facts, not the predictions. I don't want that crap. Come on, I want to know what actually happened. So, I advise you to look it up for yourself also, if you are actually interested in this. Don't just take it from me. Go ahead and look it up. Do your own research for it, because I very well could be wrong on some of these things, which I apologize. I don't want to be ill-informed, of course. But, yeah, and then Wisconsin's Tammy Baldwin is, I believe that's how you pronounce it anyway. Tammy Baldwin is the first openly gay person elected to the Senate, and the first female in Wisconsin to be elected into the Senate, which is, boom! That's pretty big. I think that's pretty big. First openly gay person in the whole Senate, and then all of Wisconsin. This is the first woman elected into the Senate. That's pretty big. I mean, the game. I'm not trying to be like, yeah, dude, that's so much bigger than gay marriage being legalized. No, totally not. But hey, boom, boom, just broke some records right there. She should be proud. Maybe, I don't know. She seemed like it anyway. Whenever I was watching some speeches of hers, which if you're interested in it, obviously go ahead and look it up on your own. But now this brings me to the 502. And Amendment 64, Initiative 502, that is. Now, pretty much what this is, the basic is hey, you can use marijuana for recreational purposes, not just medical marijuana. It's recreational purposes. You can have up to an ounce. Let me read everything for it, okay? Okay, it grants new liberties to people 21 and older. People can grow up to 6 mature marijuana plants privately in a locked space, legally possess up to an ounce of marijuana, which is how much is that? That's a lot, by the way. That's how many grams are in an ounce? Hold on. Grams and an ounce. My bad. I should have looked this up. But, 28.3. That's a lot. That's a lot. But anyway, yes, they can possess legally up to an ounce, and they can also gift to someone 21 or older legally 1 ounce. Consumption is permitted in the same manner as alcohol, with they're having equivalent offensives for driving and such that would pertain to alcohol likewise. And then the new policies, I'm not sure when they're supposed to take take effect. I don't know. I'd assume that it would take quite a while, especially with it still being federally illegal to do so. But I mean, hell, California doesn't give a shit. It's still federally illegal for medical marijuana. So maybe, they will just be like, whatever, we'll go with it, and we won't have any problems. But yeah, it was. I don't know how close voting is. I haven't been huge into politics. Like, dude, I'm 16, okay? This is the first election I've been huge into. Last one I was kinda. Bush, it was like, no, I wasn't into it at all. I'm progressively becoming more and more politically aware, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what's close. It seems like it was pretty close, but at the same time, it might not be. With the Colorado Amendment 64, it was 53 to 46% yes and no. So that, I don't know, that seems pretty close to me, but hell, I don't know if that actually was close or not. So my apologies for that if it wasn't, and I'm just like, dude, it was so close. And everybody's like, dude, that's a landslide. Like with like a racing or something, a few seconds is like huge, but it just seems like a few seconds whenever you look at it, and you're like, yeah, it's no big deal. And then everybody, who knows what they're talking about, they're like, dude, what the hell, that's huge. So I don't know, it might be the same. Anyway, guys, I guess that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll be seeing you. Bye.